YouTube. It's your boy Tay, and I'm back with another banger. You dig? And today we're doing our top 5 point guards. I got my bros with me,
James,
Jordan,
Casey.
and before we start, I want to tell y'all, like this video if you love your mama. Like this video if you wear socks. Like this video and comment on this video if you take showers.
Yeah,
I take showers.
I have socks
Take a
too.
shower every day. And don't,
If you
most
don't, if
importantly,
you don't take showers, you ain't.
Yeah.
most importantly, stay masked up.
Always.
Yes, sir. Alright. Let's get right into it. And if y'all want part 2, like this video up and comment if y'all want part 2. Alright. Let me see. Let's get into it, man. Let's see. So, James, who's number 1 on your list?
alright, we got number 1 on my list is, you may all know, got the best handles for me. He got the best handles to me.
Mm-hmm.
Can finish at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
He won a NBA Finals,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so, and nicknamed Uncle Drew.
Yes, sir.
So,
Well,
you know, my first is Kyrie Irving, you know what I'm saying?
that's nice and all.
Yes,
That's all we need to know. Uncle Drew. Jordan.
I got Chris Paul as my number
What
1.
made you pick? What made you pick Chris Paul?
Chris Paul, I mean, he's been a tough competitor, like all NBA players have been in the game. But I feel like he puts so much work into his position, and he's the most consistent player, close to consistent player I've seen play on the court as a point guard. So, and I mean, he balls when he needs to. So he balls out when he needs to. So I put him as my first.
Very understandable.
Well, just like James, Uncle Drew is number 1.
Wow.
Because he can handle, he can finish at the rim, and he got ice in his veins.
Isn't that
And
D'Angelo
true.
Russell?
That's D-Lo, but Kyrie Irving does it at a higher
I mean,
capacity.
he can create his own space.
Yes.
make
I
his
don't
own
care what y'all
moves.
think. The best, the one that I got for number 1, the best shooter of all time, man. You know, he's the dribble guy. Well, he's not a dribble guy, but he's a shooter. Like Cass say, he's a shooter. So, person I picked, you all know, Steph Curry. Steph Curry is a consistent shooter.
Mm-hmm.
He shoot from the 3, he shoot half court shots, logo shots, circuit shots. He can drive, pass, play defense. It's like a all-in-one point guard. That's my number 1.
I mean,
He plays defense?
He play defense.
Kyrie Irving do the same thing.
Kyrie Irving
Listen,
plays
wait,
zero
time out,
defense.
time out. What? That's-
Kyrie play defense?
Sorry. Yes, he does.
What?
You're thinking of James Harden for a moment
No.
right
Kyrie plays no defense.
now. Yes, he does. He played defense.
To be honest, Steph Curry played more defense than Kyrie.
Oh. I'm appalled.
I'm sorry.
I can't move him.
So you telling me, how did he match up with? How could he not match up with Steph Curry in the finals? Like double
What you
shut
mean?
Curry down in the finals.
He did match up with him.
But I recall that Kyrie put Curry and Klay Thompson on skates.
Yes, he did.
But
Steph Curry put everybody on the team on skates.
I remember that.
Okay.
I remember them blowing 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that's tough.
But when the last time y'all had a 73-9 record?
I don't
We
care.
Exactly.
The
They don't-
Cavs ain't had
Exactly.
that, but y'all
Exactly.
blew 3-1 lead.
Y'all blew
but
a
see,
3-1
listen. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Although the Warriors
Nah, we won
got,
2-2.
they listen.
Okay.
Although the Warriors got the best record in the league, they think they top better than.
We won 2 finals.
Listen, although they think they got the best record in the league, and
We got
they think
2
they top
rings.
better. They think they're better. They got okay. Of course, they got the better record. Like they beat Jordan record, of course, but they try to compare themselves with them. It's like that's kind of not You know, so I don't think they're still
Who your
better
next
than the
point guard?
Bulls.
Who your
But,
next point
you know,
guard? Who your next point guard on your list?
I say the reason I say Kyrie Irving because he can handle rock, he can handle God, create his own space, create his own moves. He finished at the rim, put the English on that thing. He can shoot mid range and he can shoot threes. I ain't talking about like, oh, he can shoot logos and all that other stuff like that. I ain't saying all
Agreed.
that. But I'm just saying, at time he did shoot like far away 3-point shots, and then he probably hit a couple half-court shots. That's all.
All I gotta say is Steph Curry better than Kyrie.
Ooh, looking a little spicy in here.
All right.
Jordan, what's your number 2, man?
Oh, wait, I ain't saying number two.
Oh,
I know.
Oh, you meant me. Okay. So as far as number 2, right? Number 2. I got Stephen Curry because of the fact, yes,
Wow,
he
you
can
put
shoot.
him number 2?
Yes, I put
Wow.
him number 2.
Okay.
He can shoot.
All right.
He got handled, but he ain't handled God. But he
From
got.
what I
but-
recall, he put his number 1 point guard on skates.
Who?
Chris Paul.
Okay, but Kyrie Irving put Stephen Curry on skates too.
But Steph Curry also put Kyrie on skates.
He put him on skates twice, no, 3 times when they was in the finals, and then when he went
But-
to Boston, he put him on the skates too.
But Curry also put Kyrie on skates in the regular
What?
season and the
Probably.
finals.
Okay, but it wasn't as bad.
Okay.
It wasn't
Continue
as bad.
with your
But-
Steph Curry side.
Yes, he has handled, but he's not. I don't consider him as a handle god. I do consider him as the best shooter because he, like he said, shoots low goal, half court shots, full court. You know, yeah. Basically, he can shoot. Okay, he can finish and all that. So that's why I got him at number 2.
Jordan.
so my 2 is also Stephen Curry. The reason I put him for number 2, under Chris Paul, I feel like Chris Paul belongs. Like I feel up top because his work ethic is like. I put him up top because his work ethic and how he's so committed to the game. But for talent wise, Stephen Curry will be. I mean, don't get me wrong, Chris Paul has talent too. Like he put people
Yeah,
on
he got
skates.
some. He got some.
He got mid shot ranges. When he needs to drain from deep, he drains it from deep.
That's
He
true.
does come in clutch. But Stephen Curry also does the same thing. And plus, he has championship rings to back it up. And experience.
Last time I checked, Chris Paul didn't have no rings.
Yes. But I put him as 2 because he has the experience. He has the shot. He has the 3-point 3-shot down on point. Like he's literally the GOAT in threes and 3-point shooter. But Chris Paul been in the league I don't know how long, and he's still doing it to
That's
like a prime Chris Paul would do it. So that's why I put him up first and Stephen Curry second.
I got your boy, the babyface assassin, Stephen Curry, number 2.
Wow.
He's one of the best shooters on the planet. I give you that. He got handles just a little bit, you know what I'm
Just
saying?
a little.
Just a tad
Wow.
bit. But I mean, he's one of the greatest shooters on the planet, so I have to put him number 2. I have to. So I'm giving you boys some props. He's the best shooter on the planet, but only you.
For my number 2, I'm surprised nobody else didn't say this, but Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard, Dame time. Like,
Yeah.
you can't fault at his game. He's been clutch. He can drive. He can shoot.
Agree.
What is there that he's missing? Like, the reason I put Steph Curry over Dame time is because, like my boy just said, he's missing a ring. But he is up there with Curry. So that's why I got him for my number 2.
That's some great points. And ooh.
Alright, so for number 3, you know, they competed in the playoff games as far as facing LeBron and them. They came up, a little short. So I got Damian Lillard, you know what I'm saying, with the Trailblazers. So, he can handle the rock. I mean, not as much as, the other two, but he got handles too. He can shoot as you can, or if you didn't watch the playoffs. He's getting there like Stephen Curry.
That's true.
He's
an underrated shooter.
Hitting like 40 a game, 50 a game. I think one time he hit like 60 or something like that a game. I was like, shoot.
And that last shot on Paul George.
Oh yeah, that's big clutch. He shut Russell up. He shut Russell Westbrook up. So I got him second best shooter.
Jordan.
My third is also Damian Lillard.
Wow, look at this. Like, what is going on?
I chose Damian Lillard after Stephen Curry because simply Curry was up on the second because he has a ring. He has two rings. I put Chris Paul up first because he's a veteran and he still do it to the absolute best way he knows possible. He's still playing like a young Chris Paul out there. And I just put Damian Lillard at the behind Stephen Curry because he comes in the clutch in big time games.
Yes, sir.
Mid shot,
That he does.
drain it from deep. What did he say? Game time.
Dame time.
Game time.
His name's on.
When he comes in Dame time mode, bro, it's really hard to stop him. He has an offense that no one can probably can stop at this moment.
That's true.
And but yeah, he's just lacking a ring right now, so that's why I put him behind Stephen Curry. So.
Okay, I'm just like a super question, but don't Steph Curry have 3 rings?
No, he does too.
I thought he didn't win. I thought he won one with him and Draymond, and then next year the Cavs came back and beat them. They blew through 1 lead, and then after that they got KD and they won 3. No, yeah, he.
Yeah, I
Because
got
they lost against the Raptors.
Yeah, they did. That's when they went. Yeah.
So my number 3
Dang.
is Dame time. I'm telling you, man.
Sniper.
One of the clutch shooters. I got him at number 3 because he went off this year. Like he went crazy this year. Like he put the Portland Trailblazers on his back and he carried them to the playoffs. Yeah, they can't shoot to my boy Brian, but it's okay because next year we're gonna see what he's gonna do. But I gotta get that Dame time. It's plain simple. Casey.
For my third, I don't know what these people was thinking about, but John Wall. John Wall is a very creative shooter. He creates space. He is clutch. He know how to drive. He is the second fastest point guard in the league, behind De'Aaron Fox.
That's crazy.
Like,
Okay, Casey. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had him on my list, but I already took him out because he was injured.
he have an athleticism. He's jumping out the gym. That's underrated too. Nobody thinks he can really just dunk. When I tell you he can dunk, he can dunk.
Workout.
So
See his workout video? Going crazy.
that's who my third is.
James, your 4th.
Alright, on to the 4th. He's my favorite, like one of the favorites. I don't care what nobody say. Raised in Chicago, born in Chicago, basically played in Chicago. So 2008 MVP. I'm going with my boy Derrick Rose. He can finish, especially like when he came. Like, okay, I know it was kind of off when he came, like his little first rookie year and everything, but he was youngest MVP. He was like the fastest on the court. Shoot, he could finish. Like, when you had 2008 MVP Derrick Rose, it was hard to stop that man because he'd create different moves, cross you up, leave you on the floor, dunk on you. He just leave you embarrassed. That's all I gotta say.
That's true.
So, and he got that bull mentality. So, when he see the assassin, that's all I gotta say. When he see the assassin. So, too strong, too fast, too good. So that's all I gotta say. I got my man Derrick Rose, number 1. For number 4 though. His jersey number 1.
Jordan, you up, man?
Number 4, I got Russell Westbrook.
Wow.
Number 4. Big time games. He comes in, and he comes in well with energy. Triple doubles.
Triple double king.
Yeah, triple double king basically. Just
Sir.
it's really hard to stop that man's energy. He's all over the court.
Yeah.
You just gotta be account for him wherever he is at, because he will kill you if you let him go.
Oh yeah.
So sometimes you just gotta contain him, because when he gets loose, it's just hard to stop.
Yeah. When he catch fire.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's hard to stop. But the reason I put him underneath Damian Lillard, the playoff game that basically kind of like eliminated them from, well, the game they lost in the playoffs. I feel like when he was called for, it felt like he messed up on that part, like on his play.
Yeah,
And
he
he basically,
disappeared.
yeah, he disappeared. Like when they called for him, he wasn't to be found. So, but when he was there, he kind of coughed up the ball. Like he threw it out of bounds. I don't know if y'all seen it. Like the last game they played to make them move on. The last game in the playoffs, but basically, I mean, he didn't. I wouldn't say he coughed up the game, but he could have done better. Let's just put it that way, to like get the team rolling and getting them to the next round. But it's just not him. It's a team effort, so it's just not him.
Right.
So, but I feel like when he was called for, he just didn't show up. So that's why I put him underneath Damian Lillard. So yeah.
This is Gordon. My number 4 is your number 4.
Ah,
For the same reasons I put him under Damian Lillard. But you know, a walking triple double machine.
Yeah, he's a
When he comes on the
walking-
court,
Yeah.
he's a triple double.
yes.
Then he attacks you. You better watch out.
Just
I'm telling you, better watch out, because he might dunk on you. Or he might pass it. James Harden for the 3.
He's a
But
walking
most
bucket,
time, and the reason I like Westbrook because he remind me of me. Because when I get the ball, I just go to screen. I'm trying to take everybody in front. I can't dunk it, but it's coming soon. But I'm trying to attack the basket with ferocity. That's why I like him. When he get the ball, it's like go. Like tunnel vision, but he still has the vision to pass, and that's what I like. For me, that's what I struggle with. I just need tunnel vision, and I'm ready to take the basket, and I'm just like, and I wonder why I'm man. I see him because I'm just ready. Boom. So that's why I picked Westbrook. Crazy.
I mean, my 4th, he's probably should have been my 3rd, but nobody hasn't mentioned a bubble point guard yet. So, Jamal Murray.
Ooh.
That's a mama. There goes that man. Because he overcame strong opponents, like strong teams. The Bucks. Like, with Giannis, you beat them without effort. Like, that was easy. He overcame 2-3-1 deficits.
He did.
So, I mean, Jamal Murray is a walking bucket. He's a walking bucket.
Agree.
So, that's why I put him for my number 4. He should have been number 3, but I put him for number 4.
Last but not least, James, man.
Oh yeah, I just want to piggyback off of my number 4 right quick though. Basically, I forgot. Yeah, he did when he went to the Wolves too. Like after he been trading all that. You know, he been down, trying to figure his way out. You know, a way back up. You know what I'm saying? You know that Rose had just blossomed, hit that 50-point game.
Yes, sir.
I'm glad he stayed. I'm glad he back in the game now. Shoot, because if he was to be injured and decided and then just take his career on out and just retire,
Yeah.
bro, I probably won't watch basketball. I'm sorry. That's just me. I'm sorry. But
Yeah, I understand.
that was my favorite point
I
guard. So.
understand
All right. So number 5.
that. Last and final.
So my number 5, he's a rookie. He came this. They went to the playoffs. They didn't make it, that far. He got hops, like I would say, almost trying to dunk on everybody, like Kevin Love and them.
Wow.
Yeah,
I think I know
and
where you're going with
he
this.
got
I think I know what
athleticism too. He can shoot.
Yeah.
If you leave him like that, oh yeah, he cross you up too. Like just leave you
Yeah,
just on the
I
floor.
like what you're talking about.
And then if you just leave him right there and thinking he ain't gonna pop that 3, I don't know if y'all seen the clip, but he said that F is wrong with y'all. Like,
Yeah.
so my number 5, I got John Morant.
I knew it. I knew it.
And bro, he jumped out the roof, so I got him.
Okay, Jordan.
Last but not least on my list, they have said his name recently. So I'm just gonna say his name once again. It's Kyrie Irving
Ooh.
Wow.
Drew number 5.
on my list. Don't get me wrong, he has the handles and he has the walk and the talk to back it all up. He does come in the clutch when he needs to, and he does have that shot, the mid-range shot, and he can splash from 3 points too. So, but I mean, the reason why I put him number 5 under Russell Westbrook, I mean, I just like Russell's mentality, like his energy, how he displays his energy on the court. And don't get me wrong, Irving, he does display energy, but it just feel like Russell Westbrook gives out more energy than Irving. So that's why I feel like Russell Westbrook should be up top with Kyrie Irving. This just despite on energy wise. They're both good players. They both come in when they're being called on. But that's why I put them up on number 5.
Very understandable, man. Very understandable.
This might get a lot of comments, but I got my boy CP3 at number 5. Because what he did with OKC Thunder this year,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
nothing but amazing.
Yeah. Put team on your back.
17 season, like him and LeBron been in the league together the same amount of time. That's crazy to think about. Like, I think about that, like 17. That's a long time, and still be playing at a high level like that.
Exactly, like a young.
Like that's
Young Chris Paul.
crazy.
That's just like LeBron James. He still play like he's.
Like, yeah,
Well, I don't know about the young LeBron because he was more.
elusive. I feel like
Yeah,
he's
he's
more
more-
elusive,
Yeah.
exciting.
But I feel
I mean,
like
he still is
He still
exciting.
is.
Yeah,
But-
Probably
like,
like
he
a little
uses-
bit out of control, but now he figure like, okay, this what I need to do, this what I need to do.
I feel like he in Jedi mindset. Like he's slowing the game down
Yeah.
more than when he was like when he was in his prime. So kind of like weird. Now it's like,
You supposed to be better in your prime.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's crazy.
It's like you understand more as time as you play.
Yeah, he's much of a wiser player when I
So
see
he
him.
matured.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he still have energy, but it shows like he shows more wisdom on the court than energy. Like as he got older, like if we're talking about
Yeah.
LeBron James.
Yeah, he was one of them.
Okay, so yeah, he just shows more wisdom on the court, and then passes on. You know.
That's what I like about LeBron. He passes on. He's a keep to himself. I feel like Jordan would have kept it to himself. Like I don't like Jordan pass the game on. He'd have kept it to himself as long as he could.
Oh yeah, Jordan.
I feel like now he will. Now he is because he can't. Well, he can play if he wants to. But not
Nah, you can't.
really. Nah, he got. Yeah, I'm saying. If he come back in court, he come back in court. He's Jordan, but he won't be the same group. No, I'm saying.
50 years old.
They showed videos of him playing.
Okay.
Like,
I mean,
But he can.
He
Like I
fade away.
said, he might go to big 3.
No.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say
but-
that. But
he still got some game in him. Let's just say that he got some
But
game
yeah,
in him.
CP3 on number 5. Don't bash me in the comments. I'm sorry, but he did good this year. I give him that. He did good. He had a 3-point game. He was going crazy. And it's 17. I can't just believe it's 17 seasons.
17 years.
That's crazy. Like I don't even feel like it's been that long.
Yeah, I mean,
Like it's like time go by super fast.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's on you, man.
But to end off our top 5 point guards, I gotta go with CP3, man.
Yes, sir.
It's just like my boy Jordan said earlier, he's had that work ethic. And like, if he was to go all the way, I feel like he'll make it. But it's like, he gotta get those rings.
yeah,
He gotta get at least one.
At least one, yeah.
yeah.
So, but he got the work ethic and everything.
Lakers?
Lakers.
I don't know about the Lakers, but he's not going to the
Shoot.
Lakers.
Did you hear a rumor trading for Derrick Rose to the Lakers? That was crazy too.
Yeah, I heard that's how it is.
Yeah, I heard
was
that
like,
too.
wow.
But
Yeah, that's why I chose CP3 for my 5th. So that's the end of the video.
sir.
My leg up, boys. This was a great video.
Please don't bash me in the comments, guys, because
Oh yeah, I don't. Please don't bash me.
Listen, my list is based on how I feel as far as like, okay, like, I like, for me, like, because I played basketball before, I'm more like the one who like scores to the basket, like go to the basket. I'm more of a driver basically, and then I pull up, mid range, and then halftime come like 3-point whatever like that, and I dish it out. So I'm more of like a shot creator, basically like Kyrie Irving and them, like they be creative and try to open up space. That's how I am. So basically, that's how I got my list as. Not saying that I don't have none of the shooters in there. As you see, I got 2 shooters in there. So, but I like more of a creative person, like who drives, creates the floor, and basically do just not one thing, but do more than one thing. Like he can shoot 3, mid-range drive, all that other stuff. So that's why I like.
James,
it.
like that.
That's my list.
I like the idea. So Jordan, had a question. Out of all the point guards
Oh,
on
and
your
not
list,
by rings either. So that's how I do it.
out of all the point guards on your list, who would you say you play more like?
Who would I say?
Oh,
I
you
need
say
more
mine.
like.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Well, y'all go ahead. Hey, I already know. Y'all already know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all should know.
I feel like I have, when I get on the court, I'm really not a basketball player. Let me just put that out there, okay? I'm more like a football player. But, I mean, I do play on the court. Don't get me wrong. But if I was to compare myself to a player in the NBA,
Point guards off your list.
off my list, okay. So I'll play more like a Russell Westbrook.
I was just about to say that.
I can't match his energy, but like I have enough energy to display like that's like that boy can hustle on the court. He shows energy when he needs to and stuff like that. But I would say, I wanted to like say 2 of them at least. Like I mean,
Go ahead. I mean, it's how you feel.
okay. So energy wise is Russell Westbrook, but the wisdom to dish it out and to know who your key players are, I would say Chris Paul. Like he knows who he needs to feed to, and he knows who to like feed the ball so they can get hot, so they can make the team hot and make them great. So that's like kind of like the wisdom from Chris Paul. So yeah.
Okay, James, back to you.
Oh,
Because we got to tell people.
Well, we already know who James compares to.
Yeah.
But
So-
no, they don't know.
But they,
Listen.
yeah,
Okay, so basically, I compare myself as far as like playing like would be Derrick Rose.
Yes, sir.
Because,
Mm.
shoot, I drive a lot. I don't drive. Well, I drive. I ain't gonna lie. I drive not a lot, but half the time I try to create so I can make mid shots, like pull up, create some little space so I can make mid shots. I try all the little circus shots when I was like young and practice on them, and basically I know how to do them. So boom, and finish at the rim, and then halftime I take my little 3-point shots. I'll take them. So yeah, and then if I was that second person, I'll pick Kyrie Irving because
Yeah.
he's a driver
I see it.
too,
I see
and he's like really really creative and everything like that. So like he'll open up the floor, he can dish it out. When they close in, he just dish it out. They'll hit the shot, whatever like that. And then halftime he'll take it on his own, and then hit threes and make mid range and finish it at the rim. So boom. Oh, and crossovers.
I'm gonna ask you guys, but like I want to say Westbrook, but I don't really know. So I'm gonna ask you guys. You'll see me play at Barnesville Park. We played.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yes.
You played with
I,
us.
I,
Oh, wait,
I would say for me, my boy Monte, he plays like. I feel like I'm gonna have to say Russell.
you do give me
Okay.
Russell.
This is,
Russell
this is
like-
off your list, right?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say Russell.
You said Russell on your list?
yeah.
Okay, so
Okay.
I would say
So you got Kyrie Irving, Stephen Curry.
Dame, Westbrook, and CP.
I'll definitely say Russell.
I
I'll
say
say
Russell
Russell.
Westbrook.
Okay.
Because
Yeah,
he got the athleticism.
Yeah.
He can dunk. That video is on the way.
Yeah, that
Video's on the way.
Yeah, that video's on the way.
I might need to
subscribe
show y'all a
to,
video.
y'all subscribe to the video.
Yeah, he can.
I mean, subscribe to my boy.
He on the way.
It's on the
No
way.
cap.
Yep.
So,
For
but yeah, he got athleticism,
sure.
and he can produce triple doubles.
Yep. The energy says it all too on the court. Shoot, you give him time to, boost up, get enough energy to go, and you dish it out. No cap, you'll dish it out.
Casey, I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I feel like it is because you're short, but it's not because you're short.
I mean, hey, it don't matter.
I think you play like CP because you have the quickness. Like you,
I
when we played in the Bartlett Park.
To be honest,
You sneaky.
to
I
be
didn't know
honest-
you that fast.
To be honest, I don't play basketball at all. Like I don't see myself as nobody on my list because like I don't have handles. I can just shoot. That's all I can do. I don't have handles. I can pass and shoot. That's it. So I don't know no point guard on my list that I know that because they know they can do everything. I can't do everything. So
I'm sorry, we're out here CP3 because you got that sneaky quickness. Like everybody thinks he's 6 foot, he can't really get there, but he take off. You like, oh, what?
I guess.
Well, guys, it's the end of the video. It's your boy Tay, and what's your names again?
James.
Toward in.
Casey.
And we out. Man, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and turn on post notifications so you know when the Waviest channel on YouTube. You dig? And we out.